Hello. I'm talking today about the real Jesus as we anticipate Christmas coming in a couple of months. I want us to focus on Jesus during this time, just like a laser beam, attending to him, learning more about him. Every Christmas season since I became a follower of Jesus, I have taken weeks before Christmas, leading up to Christmas, studying Jesus, learning more about Jesus. So in this little video series, I'm giving you 31 videos on the real Jesus. And today's video is on the supremacy and majesty of Jesus the Christ. To illustrate something here, I'm going to show you this pair of binoculars that I purchased this past summer. These are Nikon 16 by 50 space binoculars. I mean, you go outside, lay on the ground on a starry night where there's not a lot of other light invading the space. Lay on your back, prop your arms so that you don't have much motion or shaking, and point these up to the heavens. It just comes, man. It just like explodes in front of you. It's so amazing. I love doing that. For decades, I take periodically when nighttime comes. And if it's a starry night, I go outside and just look with my eyes at the heavens. And I think of that psalm that says, when I consider your work, your handiwork, the work of your hands, your creation, the moon and the stars, who am I, God, that you think of me? Well, this vastness of the creation and our Creator comes to bear in the life of Christ, in the pre-existent life of Christ. Because in John chapter 1, verse 3, we are told that through him, that is, through the Word. Remember, the first verse says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Then it says, through him, that is, through the Word, all things were made. Without him, nothing was made that has been made. When you think of Jesus today, think of his power and his creativity, his creational agency. One New Testament scholar takes John 1:3 and says that this describes Jesus as the agent of creation, an action that the book of Genesis gives to God alone. That's why in John 1, Jesus is called the Word, because of his creational agency. You see, in Genesis 1, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And then we read further in chapter 1, and 6 times these words are written, and God said. 6 times, and then 2 more times reading, then God said. And in all these examples, when God spoke, when God said a word, let there be light, there was light. So when Jesus is called the Word, this has to do with his creational agency as the pre-existent, everlasting God the Son. You see, this means that Jesus does what the one God does. Craig Keener says Jesus is the Father's agent in creation. All things. That emphasizes Jesus' priority, therefore his supremacy over whatever is created, therefore over all humanity, whether or not humanity acknowledges it. So during this Christmas season, and especially on this day, orient your heart and mind towards Christ, who is God the Son, come to earth in the form of a person. and who is the agent of everything that exists, think today of Jesus' supremacy and majesty.